Today we are going to start digging the electric line and the water line up to the road, and then we're going to dig the septic line over to the septic tank.
Brad's been here. Him and James have been digging for about 2 hours, and this is the progress so far. They also got this over here dug out. Going down that way. They're making lots of digging progress. Update, it rained really hard, so it's a muddy mess and a disaster, but this whole trench has been dug. It's completely done, and James is over here working. Babe, why don't you get us an update on what you got done today?
Well, we got this ditch dug, and we got all the dirt filled in, and it's a freaking mess. So it's going to take a lot of work to get, we had massive rocks we got to get out of there. So I just tied in the electric. We still got to pull it through the pipe here. And then hopefully that goes smooth. Did you bring the shop back? Because that's how we're going to be able to pull it.
James used the tractor to push dirt back on, and goodness gracious, this is such a mess. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We're sucking it in. James has a shop vac up at the top where the pole is, and Brad's down here with this. Well, it's working.
Got it.
Success.
We're going to put in 4-aught triplex. We're going to feed it in from up here, and we're going to go all the way down there to the barn, and hopefully we can, as he pulls, I push, or vice versa. Everything here is turned off from here down. These two lugs are hot. Everything down here is dead. See?
Don't be making me nervous.
I can't juice this panel until we get another electrical panel in here, because this will juice this whole cable. I don't have a shut off for this.
Let's see it.
That's pretty good.
And James is gonna pull, and Uncle B's gonna push. You ready, Uncle B?
Ready.
And so it begins. Man, this is plumb tight. The guys are taking a rest because their arms are tired. So down here you'll see the boys. And this nice trench is dug. Golly, babe. That looks hard. Is it hard?
It's very hard.
Let me help you.
All right, we're almost done. You can see all the mule string here. That means the cable should be coming out any second. Brad's pushing. I'm kind of doing a squat and pushing up like this. So here we go. Are you ready? Go.
Ah, there it is.
Okay, we're good. Yep.
How hard was that?
That was very hard.
Good job. So I think that's where we're gonna call it quits for tonight. The water's ran, it's hooked up, it's actually already turned on. The water is completely done. Electric wires obviously pulled through from all the way up there. And the backhoe that we rented, we're gonna be done with that. We actually rented it for 2 days, but the digging is done. So that was like 290 bucks a day, I think. So now we will not have to pay for that tomorrow because we'll return it a day early. Hi, buddy. Look at these muddy boys. Game plan for today, to get this over here cleaned up. We want to get all the rocks out of this so that when it dries up here in the next day or two, James can take his tractor and tiller through here, till it up real good, and then we can plant grass seed. Right now it is a... Hello, George the rooster. Right now it is a muddy mess, so we're gonna do our best to try to get it cleaned up. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I always forget how hard it is to get all these rocks out. I mean, there's just hundreds, and some of them are so big. But anyway, we are making progress. We got most of the rocks out over here. James is just working on getting all the dirt now over here where it's gonna settle where that water line is. This is our John Deere 5065E. We love this tractor. And this is not good. See what we see? Water coming up out of the ground. We are afraid that we might have crushed the water pipe. Crap.
I must have hit a pocket of water, but there was water coming up out of the ground a little bit. We thought we hit the water line. I remember specifically right here, a giant rock fell into the ditch on top of the water line. So I'm hoping my tractor, when I drive over this, it doesn't squish it down. But we need to pack this somewhat. That way, over time, I don't have to keep bringing in fill dirt. So plus the concrete trucks are coming in here. I'm gonna have to cone all this off. If they fall in the hole, we're done. Okay.
Okay, look at this success. So much better. It's obviously not perfect, but as we get the grass seed in and it rains, it'll look a lot better. This looks good. Working hard today. I got grass seeds spread on everything back behind the barn that James tilled there and everything here. And as you can see, I also got this first rolled up thing of straw put down. So now I'm gonna put the second one down. Looks. And got the second one rolled out. So the rest of this that does not have the rolled out straw on it, I'm just going to take straw that I have in the barn. It's just one of those bale of straws, and I'm just gonna spread it everywhere else, back behind the barn over there, and then all of this that you see there and over here. It's gonna look really nice when it's done.
All right, it's cleaned up and it's ready for concrete. So why don't you take them inside and show them what it looks like.
Okay, James is home from work, and now we are doing my favorite activity, digging more holes and trenches in the gravel.
So we're basically going to be digging thickened footers for what could be a car lift one day, just planning for future. And then for when we put a second floor over here like a loft, we're going to have a beam in the dead center that the I-joists are going to tie into. So we have to put posts in the floor, or on the floor, so you want thickened footers underneath that too.
So we've got these here that we need to dig.
So unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna have to dig this square out 5 inches down. Same thing over there, and then over there we'll do the same thing. We won't have to make it as big as this though.
So you see the two spray paint marks over there.
Yeah, I'll chip it out like this, and you just scoop it.
Okay.
And unfortunately, they packed it so well in here that this is how we do. You can't even put a shovel through it. So get to work. Wish we'd used the excavator for this. I wasn't thinking.
Oh well. Okay, that one's done. It's 5 inches deep, and as you can tell, we actually made it about 6 inches deep, so we put back in a little bit of gravel. And now we're gonna move over and do this one. All right, both of these are done. Now we're gonna chip away at these 3 back here. Is that one right there, babe, at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. And we are done digging those holes. Hopefully this means we are actually done digging for real now for the pole barn, but otherwise we got them done, and that is it for this video. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, of course, have a great week.